15 should be enough, right? So let's also give him the draw. There you go, buddy. And that's the game. Hello everyone and welcome. Today you are watching Temur Reclamation. And what are we going to do today? Well, basically we're going to do a giant explosion onto the opponent. And how can we do that? Well, we want to ramp like crazy using stuff like Road Spiral and Euro to place down our lands on the field quickly. And we want to put down several Wilderness Reclamation, and then once we have enough of these, basically what this card does is like at the end step of your turn, you can untap all lands you control. And you can basically stack these effects, like you tap all your lands, everything untaps, you tap it again, everything untaps, and then you do a giant explosion for a lot of damage, plus a lot of card draw. We do have some Shark Typhoons in the deck as well, and I optimized the main board for a best of one playstyle. However, if you want to go into best of three, you can always just put the opts into the main deck, the negates into the main deck, and lower the amount of flame sweeps and scorching dragonfires, and you should have a good first game matchup against most decks in best of three as well. I have to say, like, I haven't been playing much Wilderness Reclamation lately, so I was a little bit rusty by keeping my control up so I can use all these X effects efficiently, and a few times it slipped past the cracks that the trigger of Wilderness Reclamation went off before I had the chance to put on the control and tapping all my lands. So I missed lethal a few times, I believe, because of that mistake. Also in the beginning I didn't know that if you press Q twice you can tap all your lands at once. So in the first few series you see me tapping the lands one by one manually. I am sorry about that, but I did fix it later on in the video at least. And lastly, I want to say I managed to make it into Mythic again, so I'm now Mythic number 834. This will likely go down as more people get into Mythic. And I was able to climb with the Gruul deck and the Temur Reclamation deck that I will be showcasing today on the channel. I was able to climb to Diamond Tier 1. And after that I was a bit stuck, so I swapped to a mono red build to finish the last few wins to get into the Mythic rank, so I'm quite happy about that. Also, if you want to see some footage of the final few games into Mythic, please let me know. I can upload them, but I was thinking it's mono red, nobody really interested in that, right? But maybe some of you are, just let me know, then I will look into getting a video done about that. But I will for sure share the deck list and such, and also share a couple of other deck lists of meta decks that I think are good, but that maybe I don't want to do a video about because I may have done one already in the past or something like that, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please consider doing so. It really helps me out a lot as a starting out content creator. And with that said, let's just jump straight into the footage and let's have fun with Temur Reclamation. Alright, I'm up against Dunko. Let's have a look if I can make it work this time. Let's see, we have some expansions. We have a Growth Spiral, looks good. So all we need is a Wilderness Reclamation and we're good to go basically. Could have placed the Steam Vents down there instead, so I could have played the Castle Vantress. So now I will have to lose some life here, unfortunately, but let's go. Maybe they will stomp. If they stomp, I will expansion them. They do not stomp. Alright, so let's get this down now. And don't think it matters which one I put, so let's put that one. A Wilderness Reclamation off the top would be ideal here. But it's not. Do I want to clear this now or do I wait? Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's wait, I guess, and I can always do it on the trigger if they do two things at once, so let's see. There is thing number one. If they cast something now, I will... Let's do it now and get rid of everything. And they play a second creature, so there is the Reclamation. And I can put down another land. Do I Explosion now or wait? Maybe because I am against a mono red deck, I should do it now. So let's hold up full control there. And I will do this now. Then again, I could keep up the Mystical Dispute to... Yeah, let's not do it. Let's pass the turn. I will keep this up and get rid of one of the things if they cast it, because it's very likely that an Annex is coming down now, so... Let's wait a second to see what they do. Yeah, there's the Annex. I'm glad I waited there, so at least I got rid of that, and now I can do a big explosion. They still have 3 cards in hand. They could have a second Annex, but I think it's a risk I'm willing to take at this point. So there is a command to tap all your mana, and I completely forgot what the command is. So should I do this on the Scorch Spitter? Probably out to the face. Yeah, let's get rid of this thing. So 6 onto here, and draw goes to myself. Auto-pay that, and let's see, what do we find? We got all the expansions, explosions in hand now, and unfortunately we did not find another Wilderness Reclamation. What do I get rid of? I kind of want to keep that. Maybe the... let's get rid of a land. Because there's a high chance I draw into more lands anyway, so... Let's see. Do they have another Annex? Okay, so they hardcast the Bone Crusher Giant. I mean, I can do this and this. Yes, resolve. If I shock this in, maybe I do, right? 2 damage, and I could Bone Crusher Giant. I could kill the Bone Crusher Giant with an explosion. Yeah, let's do that. So I need to keep priority. Resolve, and I do want to keep up some mana this time, so let's see how much is this. 8, 9 minus 4 is 5, right? You take 2 damage from that, but that's fine as well. I draw a whole bunch of stuff, so at the end of the turn, let's discard this. Discard a land, and I guess the opt. So let's do it like this. And their turn. So let's see what they are gonna do next. If they yeah, I don't want them to have that either, so let's Mystical Dispute that. They Scorch Spitter. Okay then, so I think it's important to get the Euro on the field now. Doesn't really matter what I exile, so let's get the Euro. And hopefully they will forfeit now, considering that we are going to be gaining back quite a bit of life every single turn now. I can also shock this in. So let's get rid of that, and... yeah, and I have to give it to them, they really... I'm not the kind that give up easily. Like, if it were me, I would have forfeit already by now, but let's see. And they finally forfeit. I was going to explosion into them, and then next turn do it again for the win. We're now 2 wins away from getting to tier 1, so let's see if we can keep this win streak going. Right, we're up against XM3 Turnix. No idea what that stands for, but must mean something, right? And the hand looks decent enough. I do get to go first, which is great, and next turn I can Growth Spiral. Hopefully I find another land so I can put the Wilderness Reclamation down soon. But then again, we don't really have a payoff for it yet other than the Shark Typhoon, so I think we have time. We are up against Rekdar's Sacrifice, I believe, but let's see, let's see. Yeah, that's dangerous. Let's see. That's good. This is nice. Next turn I can Scorching Dragonfire that Dreadhorde Butcher there. Kind of want to play this now, but I think this is more important right now, so let's do this. And then when they attack, I will Dragonfire that Butcher right away. Oh, they play another one. I mean, I could counter this one and then still be able to get rid of this next turn, right? So let's do that instead. They put down a Scorpion, that's fine. This thing grows, but we are not gonna get hit by this anyway, so let's put down the Euro first. Another Mystical Dispute, okay, perfect, and now we get rid of the Dreadhorde Butcher there. And now we have enough mana available to use the Mystical Dispute if they cast something good like that. Hope I can get another land next turn because I want to put this down soon. Okay, that's perfect. Missing some land. If I cast this now, I cannot Euro, right? Unfortunately. I don't want to cycle this now because there's a very high chance if I cycle this that he is just going to use some... what's it called? Claim the Firstborn. So let's not do this. Let's pass the turn and wait a bit. Next turn I can put down the Euro, luckily, so... they still bring that thing back, but it's fine, it's fine, I can... There you go, enjoy. Don't think he will like that. Quite a bit of damage though, but... we have Euro coming down now, so should be fine. Oh shit, I want to do both, but I cannot, I need to do this first. So exile all of those, and here comes Mr. Euro. And I do hope he doesn't claim the Firstborn on this thing. But I do have the Mystical Dispute, so maybe it will be fine. And I guess in the very worst case I can always just block with a Shark, right? So... okay, yeah, no, you're not getting those things back. It has to claim the Firstborn, and do I let them hit me once? Maybe I do let them hit me because it's 6 damage and he does get a draw, but... I am getting this back next turn, right? So unless that he just magically drew into an oven now, he'll be fine. No way he's so lucky he drew the oven. Oh, magic, seriously. Of all the things he has to draw the oven. I have no words for that, really. Oh my, what are the odds that of all the possible things he gets the oven? Sorry, I lost my cool there. I'm good now. I'm just how lucky do you need to? Luckily he is a bit land stalled now, otherwise I would feel extra bad. Yeah, go and eat your food, buddy. I still need quite a bit in the graveyard, right? Yeah, I cannot make it this turn. So let's pass it and... Yeah, now he keeps drawing lands, but... so do I. Oh, what a game, what a game. I don't need to keep this up as a blocker because I still have the flame sweep in a pinch, so should be fine. And he just keeps drawing lands. Yes, my turn, and... do I Brazen Borrower or something? I might do it at the end of their turn or during their turn, so let's see what they play first. Okay, he is wasting my time now. He is starting to salt robe, I suppose, because of the lands. Yeah, buddy, it's not my fault with the lands. But then again, even if you had something, I would have removed it anyway, so... Alright, he is done salt roping. There you go, your turn. Mayhem Devil, okay then. He can't ping me twice with that, but that's fine. Let's do that now, so let's bounce this thing back to the hand. We get an extra shock. He gets to deal 2 damage to the face, yes. Heal a bunch as well. Maybe I should have hardcasted Brazen Borrower because I kind of need stuff in the graveyard, right? So, oh wow. Okay, then he... Okay, then. Well, thank you, I guess. You kind of helped me here, so let's see. So I need to use this first. Get the shark of that, and then I can get my euro back like so. Heal a bit. Kind of a shame I had to waste my... what's it called? What's the thing called? My flame sweep, but... Let's see. I think having the euro here is quite good. And he has a Lurus. Oh wow. Well, at least it's an interesting game, so let's see, what will he bring back? Probably the Dreadhot Butcher, right? Not? Serrated Scorpion. Serrated, how do you pronounce that? Okay then, well... Do I risk it all and create a giant shark now? Thing is, if they get a claim the first one off the top, I'm a bit screwed, right? So... Come on, buddy, stop salt roping. Oh, wow. So he does block the Euro there, but he doesn't block all of these. Is this enough to kill him? Okay, so he can heal twice, right? So he's technically at 29 life, I guess. Minus this, so plus 6 is 22. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So this is not enough, unfortunately, but 3, 4, 5. So, okay, and they decided to scoop it. I was going to use the Thassa to dig for more stuff and then get rid of the Lurus if I manage to pick up another expansion explosion, and then next turn basically go for the win. But okay, they gave it up. But really fun game. They got really lucky for a second when they were able to sacrifice the Euro after I led through that attack, but then we got lucky after that with them just drawing land. Up against Dark in the Curves. Let's see, we have some early removal, and we do have a Wilderness Reclamation later on. A little bit light on lands, but I'm gonna keep it just because it does have decent removal here, so I'm fine waiting a turn or two for the lands, and we did not get punished. Oh. Yeah, I put into play tap, that's fine. There's a Steamkin. I am gonna remove that right away now, so let's do that straight away. Next time we can put the Reclamation down, which is also great. A lot of mono red in the queue at today's, but let's see. Light up the stage, so okay, so we can deny them that second light up the stage with a little bit of luck, so let's put this down now. Okay. I don't want them to have the discount, so let's use this. Now they are forced to cast this for 3, basically, if they don't want to lose it. Okay, that's another option. They still pulled it off, but that's fine. So next turn they have to Steamkin and Stomp. Do I Expansion Explosion here and try to close the game out quickly? Maybe I do. I mean, I can always Flame Sweep next turn, right? So let's go to the end of the turn, and I will do this now quickly. Resolve. There should be 6, right? So let's pay 6 the face and over here. And we found another one of those. Great, and pass the turn. I need to discard something. What do I discard? Probably a land, right? Maybe the Triumph because it cannot come into play untapped. Now we will be seeing the Steamkin and probably a Stomp. Okay, there's the Stomp. And does he have a 1/1? He does have a 1/1 as well. Okay then. So what can I do now? I have another explosion. So I likely want to get rid of this thing, right? So I don't know. I dealt 6 damage last turn. How much can I deal this turn? So this is 6, 12 minus 4 is 8. Not the greatest, but I can get rid of that in that sense, so... do this quickly. Resolve. And the second one I will save so I can close out the game completely. And do this. 6. So I can do this for 8, right? Steam can. Yes. Draw 8. And that's a bunch of stuff. Alright then. So pass. I will drop 7 cards. That's a lot. I don't think I will be casting the intervention, and I don't think I need this. I don't think I need double flame sweep. Don't need this. Do want another land. I can put Euro in the graveyard. I can... oh. There we go. Their turn, and next turn we can probably win the game. Well, we're going to see these Bone Crusher Giants coming down, I suppose. Right, the opponent decides to do that first. Annex, cool. Okay then, do we have enough to close the game? So we have a second Wilderness Reclamation. Let's put that down. We have another land, so... let's shock this in, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 6, 7, 14 plus 3. Oh, we're 1 mana short, aren't we? Yeah, we are 1 mana short. 14 plus 3. Okay then. Oh, that's not great. So let's do this then. Oh no, oh no. Ah, I didn't hold up control. Yeah, that's rough. I can Shark Typhoon to block, I suppose. He may have an Embercleave, so you need to be careful of that. How many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I can do this for 5, right? Let's do it for 3, and then I can hold up a Tail's End in case he does want to Embercleave. I will block here. Does he have the Embercleave? Probably does, right? Okay, another token there. First Bone Crusher Giant. Second, let's Growth Spiral. And now we should be good to go, right? Yeah, let's attack in. Oh, too early. Pass the turn. I think I'm gonna look up after this game quickly how I can tap all the lands at once, because this is getting annoying, and I don't mind auto tapping usually, but this is a bit too much. 15 should be enough, right? So let's also give him the draw. There you go, buddy. And that's the game. I'm gonna check how to quickly tap all my mana at once, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're up against Separate. I played against this person earlier. They were quite impatient. If I remember correctly, they play a mono red deck, so let's keep this. That's one of the benefits of playing this game a lot. Eventually, you know what everybody is playing. Ah, it's not mono red. I see it's a Rakdos build. Close enough. So let's put this into play tapped. I should have played this the first turn, but I kind of messed up there. I mean, I hope they play a couple more things, which is often not the greatest. But we can keep up a dispute now, which is quite nice. Maybe I should save the dispute so I can flame sweep. Do I trade here? Maybe I do. So let's cast this for 1. Likely going to sacrifice it, but that doesn't make much of a difference, only generates them an extra food token. Okay, they do not sacrifice it. Maybe they have a light up the stage. They do not. Alright, alright. I wish I had the dispute there, but... This into play tapped, pass the turn. You need to make sure that they don't combo off now with the Mayhem Devil. Kind of hoping I draw into something soon. Alright, that's 1 damage there. Come on, play something big. Okay, they don't play anything. At least I can charge this twice and then blow up the Mayhem Devil next turn, which is quite nice, I suppose. Or I could even Flame Sweep and expansion it. Yeah, maybe the Flame Sweep expansion is the best move here, so... I will wait a bit and do it during their turn, because they are going to sacrifice the Mayhem Devil for sure, I guess. Perfect. I might even take the 3 damage and... but then again, they are likely not gonna have anything else, right? So... yeah, let's do this now. And expansion that. Thank you, opponent. They will sacrifice something here, I suppose. They can double sacrifice now. They can sacrifice this and then also sacrifice the food to get an extra damage in. But they choose not to. Strange. I would have been nice to eat this and get 1 extra damage in, wouldn't it? But... maybe they have the thing to get stuff back from the graveyard. Yeah, they do. So they did bring back the Mayhem Devil there, and let's see, how do I get rid of it? 3, 6, that's not enough to deal 3 damage. Do I expansion this? Don't think I do, so let's cast this now. Okay, so next turn I can get rid of it, that's good. I will keep up the dispute this turn, then I will take 3 damage. Ah, that's not nice, that's a bit tough, but... Anything else? Ah, good, good, good. So the mystical dispute worked out there. I'm going to take a bit of a beating from that Mayhem Devil now, because he's gonna do some sacrifice shenanigans. 4, 8, okay, so I can do this for 4 onto the Mayhem Devil and draw 4. He can do this for 2 extra damage, which is fine. Okay then, please no euro. Oh man, I'm really flooded. Another witch's oven. Okay, so how much damage am I taking? 2 extra damage, right? So maybe I should blow up everything now. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow everything up now and okay, then I'm gonna deny that trigger there. So if he tries to bring back the cat, then tails and that, because I don't want him to bring that thing back. He's oopsing me quite a bit. Okay, he has another one of those 3-cost spells, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Do I have anything to bring back myself? I don't think I do, right? So I cannot expansion that, but there is the Mayhem Devil again. How many explosions did I use so far? I used 2, so there's 1 left in the deck. I am not sure if I can justify using that. And a priest. Okay, let's put a counter on here. Come on. Oh, so much land. Unfortunately, I need to still use this, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to do this for 5 onto the Mayhem Devil and draw a bunch. There's the Wilderness Reclamation, so get rid of this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So next turn I can put down the Shark Typhoon and still be able to... I'm dying soon, right? Oh. I'm in a lot of trouble, but I need to keep going with this anyway, so let's play this. I will get a shark there. Hope they don't draw into a creature, because if they do, I'm just dead here, right? So should I blow up the priest now that I can? I probably do, so let's do this now before they can get in that 2 damage. So autopay, blow up the priest. And let's use this. Brazen Borrower. No, let's not keep that. Okay, that's also good. A growth spiral. I need a euro. That's what can save me here. Yes. Submit 1, and I will crack that. Do I think I got all my basic lands from the deck already, but let's see. Yeah, that's nothing. And using this has no point here, right? So Let them do that draw. Maybe I cast it anyways just to get the one draw here, but yeah, let's do it anyways and do this for one. Hello. And now I can put down a Triome. Can I win here? Let's put this thing down now, like so. Yes. And they knew what was coming. Oh, that was a really tight game. I'm glad we won that one though. I thought we would. The playing against Rector Sacrifice is so incredibly tough with this deck, but we made it through. Let's go on to the next one. Next one probably going to be the last game I will be doing today. Okay, and we're back against Headfix MF. Let's have a look at our hand and see if we can make this work. We have Growth Spiral. We do not have a green source, but we can fetch one. I think this is good. We are up against a Yorion deck, so we do need to get a little bit lucky getting the Wilderness Reclamation out early, but let's start with this. Flame Sweep is not going to do a whole lot against this matchup. Okay, then I'm just gonna keep on ramping for the time being, so let's put that down. The Omen of the Sea in the main phase. It's nice, at least we're up against a quick Yorion player. Like a lot of Yorion players tend to play really slow, so it's nice to see they cast this main phase. It's not the most optimal thing to do, but yeah, let's do it like this. I will keep up the Negate for now, so let's pass the turn. Can always Growth Spiral at the end of that turn. I just don't want the Teferi coming down here, basically. Okay, so you do that. Then in that case, it's time to Growth Spiral. We did not find a land, and we also don't have a means of doubling the mana yet, so let's keep it like this. At the end of that time we can cry, and hopefully we will find the things that we need. So let's cry now. I will keep that dispute there, that's quite useful, I think. So yeah, let's keep that and let's pass the turn. So right now I'm going to keep up that Negate specifically for Teferi, because I am pretty sure they are running one. Maybe for a Nasset. Shark Typhoon, yeah, that's also something I cannot allow him to resolve, so let's do that. Do I bounce that? Maybe not. Let's just put in a Trident onto the field. Start hitting him for quite a bit, so here we get an opportunity to put the Euro down. That's also nice. We find another land. Not the greatest, but let's keep going. We are in a good spot still, so... How many things? We have plenty of stuff in the graveyard too, so we can bring back a Euro next turn if we want to. And we still have a Negate as well to counter a potential counterspell. So what do we want them to do here? I guess I want to play the Euro and keep up the Negate in case they Elspeth conquers Death, right? So let's see. They cast this now. Why do they cast it now? Ah, to get rid of the... Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that thing if you want to. Okay, that does mean that next turn I cannot counterspell an Elspeth because of the +2 cost. Unless we draw into a land now, which we did not. Okay, then let's just hope he doesn't have another one of these then. He might have it though, but let's see. Luca, okay, that's rough. Wow, that's cool. A Dracuset Maw of Flames. That's nice. I like that play there. So let's see. We are still on 2 mana there, but I think I want to put the Reclamation down anyway. So let's play this. Does he have a counterspell though? Do I take the risk? Maybe I shouldn't take the risk, right? So what can I do? Okay, he doesn't block. Good, good. And he is playing it safe somehow, so... Ah, because he can bring that back. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. So here comes the Luca, and what else will he do? The Dracuset cannot kill us. He could minus it, but that won't do much either. So let's do this. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate, but... I wanted to expansion explosion that, but I misclicked there, unfortunately. Do this. Now I'm basically trying to load up my graveyard so I can bring the Euro back next turn. Okay, so what do I want? I want to keep a Negate and a Dispute up, and I want to get rid of this, so I need 11 mana to get rid of that thing, right? So let's start adding that. I will keep one of these. 6, 7, 8, and 10. 11. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, great. So pass the turn. This got a Triome and guess a Steam Vents. Euro, Symmetry. We'll likely go for a -2 on the Luca now, but with some luck he still doesn't have a counter spell and I can get rid of that. Right, so there's the token. Okay then, so he is trying to lure out a counter spell, I suppose, so... Ah, I see, he wants to -2 on the Yorion. Yeah, he got me there. I should have countered that, but that's fine. But then he got greedy and... Can I win? Let's see. How much do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 3. 30. Yeah, I think we can win here. So let's hold up full control. Tap. Tap. And tap. How much is this? 10, 17 plus 23 plus 3. Yeah, should be more than it. So let's do this for 20. And there we go. I think that's a good point to call it. I mean, we did beat a very nice deck there, a Yorion deck. And I didn't climb much. I'm still at the same tier right now, but I have to say the meta game is extremely diverse right now, and especially in the diamond tier. There's quite a bit of mono red players, but as you see, I already tuned my deck in a way that I can kind of go toe to toe with them easily. And yeah, it's not as easy to get to Mythic this season because everything seems kind of balanced. I still find it a little bit hard to navigate around the regular sacrifice decks, but fortunately not everybody plays that. So, but overall from all the meta decks that I've been playing this week, I feel that the Wilderness Reclamation deck is the only deck that I can safely say that I have good matchups against pretty much every deck out there. So if you are looking to build a deck that has kind of a lot of interaction available to it and also able to win you games relatively easy, even though they are a bit grindy, you should really give this deck a shot because this is probably one of the best decks out there right now. A lot of people saying that John's Sacrifice is better than Wilderness Reclamation, but personally I think this is kind of better. This has better matchups overall. So that's all from me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post daily MTG videos, and I plan to do so for the foreseeable future. I want to keep growing this channel and the community. So if you want to have a chat with me or members that follow this channel, you're also free to join our Discord channel. We have a nice general chat where we chat every few hours or so about little things like reveals on Magic and whatnot. So do keep an eye out for that if you want to join that. It's down in the description with a link. And that's all for me for today. I really like this deck. I might even play this deck in the Mythic Qualifier later this month. I'm not sure yet, but this is definitely a contender. I think from all the decks that I've played this week, I think this is the #1 deck in terms of the best matchups, followed by I guess Gruul Aggro also did really well for me. And then you have the Knights deck on #3, followed by Green White Enchants, followed by John's Sacrifice, and on the last place, was there another deck I played? What else did I play? Yeah, the Grixis Mutate deck. I guess the Grixis Mutate deck, it's more of a meme than anything else. It can go off rather well, but it hasn't been too great in my opinion, and I think that's one of the decks that's going to fall out of the meta pretty soon. I think the only reason why the Grixis Mutate deck was able to perform at all was because the metagame was in a little bit of a stir-up with the ban list, but that's all for me. See you tomorrow with the next video. I'm not sure what I will be doing tomorrow on the channel. Maybe Rakdos Sacrifice. I said I wouldn't do it because I already did the John version, but I think Rakdos is kind of different in the way it plays, so maybe I'll give it a shot anyways. See you tomorrow and stay safe out there.